When you see a black woman up here, baby, we jumped hurdles to get here. We fought all the obstacles.
For 8 years, my family has suffered and my career has suffered because what I would not allow those entities to do was bully me. As I said it to people that we consider powerful with the bag. Oh my God, listen, Oprah, Tyler, Lee, they have expiration dates just like me.
It seems that Monique has some insights into the ongoing conflict between Taraji P. Henson and Oprah, and it would be wise to pay attention to her perspective. Monique has been vocal about her experiences with Oprah's questionable actions, making her a reliable source on the matter. Taraji recently caused a stir by disclosing that she almost walked away from the new Color Purple remake, a project backed by Oprah, due to issues with compensation. Taraji shared her frustrations on Oprah's close friend Gayle King's show, expressing her contemplation of leaving acting altogether due to the constant struggle for fair treatment. However, Taraji is not the sole voice in this conversation. The question arises, what are Monique's thoughts on Taraji's situation, and why was Taraji silent when Monique previously called out Oprah years ago? Let's get into it. But of course, before we go any further, make sure first that you subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell for more updates and videos like this. Now let's get going.
Each one of you said to me, Monique, you're not wrong. But none of y'all in real time was strong enough to go publicly.
I'm just tired of working so hard, being gracious at what I do, getting paid a fraction of the cost. I almost had to walk away from Color Purple. Yes, ma'am. Who said what? Yes, ma'am.
Recall the time when Monique boldly called out Oprah, Tyler Perry, and Lee Daniels for sidelining her after refusing to participate in an unpaid movie tour? This stance resulted in Monique facing the label of being difficult, and her career never fully recovered from the fallout. Now fans are demanding that Oprah issue a significant apology to Monique, emphasizing that as the wealthiest black woman globally, Oprah isn't doing enough to address the persistent issue of unequal pay for black women in the industry. In a recent turn of events, Oprah is once again under scrutiny following Taraji P. Henson's revelation about her unjust treatment in the realm of compensation, nearly leading her to walk away from the new Color Purple adaptation. This remake, a collaboration between Oprah's Harpo Films, Steven Spielberg's Amblin Entertainment, SGS Pictures, and Quincy Jones Productions, mirrors the 1985 version in which Oprah portrayed the character Sophia. Despite Taraji's extensive 2-decade career and an Oscar nomination, the veteran actress found herself compelled to negotiate strenuously for a fair paycheck in a major project like The Color Purple backed by Oprah.
I'm just tired of working.
The initial offer presented to Taraji was deemed disrespectful, and only after she threatened to exit the project did the negotiation see any progress. During a candid conversation with Oprah's close friend Gayle King, Taraji expressed her frustration, revealing that she is contemplating leaving acting altogether due to the ongoing struggle for equitable pay. Taraji highlighted the ongoing challenge faced by black actresses, including seasoned ones like herself, who find themselves having to fight for fair compensation each time they join a new production. Gayle appeared taken aback by Taraji's revelations during their discussion about The Color Purple, acknowledging the validity of Taraji's sentiments. Taraji P. Henson's emotional interview showcased her commitment to paving the way for the next generation of actresses, a sentiment that has clearly weighed heavily on her heart. In a poignant moment, tears welled up in Taraji's eyes, underscoring the depth of her passion for creating opportunities for those who follow in her footsteps. This dedication is not a newfound revelation for Taraji. It has evidently been a persistent concern for her.
So hard, being gracious at what I do, getting paid a fraction of the cost.
However, Taraji's candidness did not stop there. In a separate recent interview, she unveiled the inner turmoil she faced in almost walking away from The Color Purple remake due to what she describes as an attempt to offer her a meager compensation. Despite attempts from the host to applaud Taraji for maintaining her fervor and venturing into new projects, Taraji remained unreserved. She acknowledged the inherent challenge of sustaining that passion when faced with unequal treatment in the industry, stressing that being shortchanged makes the journey even more arduous.
I'm tired of hearing my sisters say the same thing over and over. You get tired. I hear people go, "You work a lot." Well, have to. The math ain't mathin'.
To further illustrate the pervasive issue of pay disparity, Taraji disclosed that even for her significant role in the 2008 hit The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, she had to engage in an intense battle to secure fair compensation of $500,000. This revelation underscores the ongoing struggle for equitable pay that Taraji, and by extension, many black actresses continue to endure in the entertainment industry.
So that's why that Benjamin Button story hit so hard, because all I was asking was for $500,000. I wasn't trying to take nothing from Brad Pitt or Kate Winslet, Blanchett. They deserve to earn what they get, because they work their asses off for it.
Taraji talked about her experience with a project involving Oprah, saying she almost quit because the offer they gave her felt disrespectful. Without directly mentioning Oprah, Taraji hinted at the need for powerful women to support others. Even before the interview, fans noticed Taraji wasn't enthusiastic about promoting the project, especially noting her body language with Oprah. When the issue blew up on social media, both Taraji and Oprah shared posts praising each other, but it seemed forced. Taraji isn't the first to drop hints about Oprah. Monique accused Oprah of mistreatment in 2009 during the release of Precious. Oprah and Tyler Perry wanted Monique to do a press tour without paying her. Monique declined, choosing to spend time with her family as she had fulfilled her contractual obligations. The situation caused tension between Monique and Oprah, suggesting a pattern of using influential power.
Every time you achieve something really incredible, it's almost like the industry looks at it as a fluke.
Monique recounts a pivotal moment in her relationship with Oprah where they agreed to disagree after a conversation. However, the aftermath was marred by the media labeling Monique as difficult and challenging to work with. The situation took a darker turn when Oprah, in a questionable move, severed their professional ties. Prior to the release of Precious, Monique had candidly shared with Essence magazine about her traumatic experience with her older brother Gerald and how her parents dismissed her when she reported it.
She never said my mother was coming on that show, because had Oprah Winfrey said, "I'm gonna have your mother," I would have said, "Shut it down."
In 2010, Oprah decided to invite Gerald onto her show to discuss the incident. Before extending the invitation, Oprah contacted Monique, attempting to persuade her to join the conversation. Monique, unwilling to share a talk show platform with her perpetrator, declined. She was under the impression that Gerald would be the sole guest. To her astonishment, when the show aired, Oprah had also brought in Monique's parents, the very individuals who had dismissed her trauma. Monique was devastated by this unexpected turn of events. Despite attempting to reach out to Oprah afterward, she found her efforts fruitless. Monique expressed her frustration, stating, "I reached out to everybody I could to try to get to Oprah. No, nothing. It just went dead." This incident marked a significant rupture in their professional and personal relationship.
Assault and inappropriately touched my sister in manners that were not comfortable for her. And for that, I apologize. And I'm humbly sorry.
Monique and Oprah found themselves face-to-face at a Hollywood event where Oprah adamantly claimed ignorance regarding Gerald's decision to bring Monique's parents onto the show. Monique, however, remained skeptical of Oprah's explanation, sensing something amiss. Oprah then offered a classic non-apology, stating, "Sorry if I offended you," but falling short of delivering a sincere apology. Monique, in an interview with The Hollywood Reporter earlier this year, emphasized her belief that Oprah should publicly apologize. In that same interview, Monique disclosed that before publicly accusing Oprah and Tyler Perry of blackballing her, she had been personally selected for significant roles, including the part Oprah played in The Butler and a role in the 2019 Richard Pryor biopic. Additionally, Monique was on the verge of taking on the role of Cookie in Empire before Lee Daniels ultimately cast Taraji. Despite these promising opportunities, everything changed abruptly after the fallout with Oprah. All the previously extended offers vanished without a trace. Monique shared with The Hollywood Reporter that even Lee Daniels acknowledged her blackballing, attributing it to her refusal to play the game when she asked him to elaborate on the reasons behind it. With Taraji now echoing sentiments similar to Monique's nearly 15 years later, fans are declaring that Monique has finally been vindicated, deserving the long-awaited apology. However, the prospect of receiving an apology from Oprah and Tyler Perry seems unlikely and, to many, holds diminished value at this point. Meanwhile, rumors circulate that Monique privately offered her support to Taraji, who reportedly feels a sense of relief now that the public is acknowledging Oprah's true colors.
It's still not mathing, and I'm really getting tired of black women having the same story. It's breaking my heart. Like 20 plus in the game. It breaks my heart.
Despite the support for Taraji's outspokenness on the issue, a significant portion of fans contends that she owes Monique an apology. During Monique's previous accusations against Oprah, Tyler Perry, and Lee Daniels, many perceived her as bitter and angry, and Taraji chose to remain silent. Speculation abounds that Taraji's silence may have been motivated by her landing the role of Cookie on Empire after Lee Daniels passed on Monique. Understandably, some argue that Taraji likely avoided getting on Daniels' bad side given the circumstances. The complex dynamics between these actresses and industry figures continue to fuel discussions among fans. Someone said when Monique was speaking out, Taraji was collecting that Empire check. So you know she wasn't going to stand with her against Lee Daniels, Tyler Perry, and Oprah. Now she's on a press tour working for free on an Oprah production and crying about low pay. How ironic. And another one wrote, Monique has been saying the same Taraji has, but for years, and now y'all trying to act like this is new information. Many folks seem to agree with Monique, but aren't speaking up much for her. Taraji is getting support, but I'm suspicious of other black actors. Share your thoughts on this. Why do you think people aren't backing Monique like they are supporting Taraji? That's all for today. We hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos like this.